And then of course this wig is a Glueless 13x4. I'm just going to show you guys the full hairline. It does come pre-plucked and pre-bleached, but not too much, so that way if you want to customize it again, you definitely can. Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we have a nice little highlighted wig. It is a 24-inch 13x4 Glueless wig from none other than UNICE hair. I feel like I've featured pretty much all of the UNICE Glueless wigs, if not most of them, especially the curly ones. I did recently do that reddish brown one that you guys like, so this one is kind of like a ginger honey blonde type of look, and this wig is 24 inches, 180% density, and then that sticker says 13x4 Glueless. I am just gonna unbox the wig. The wig comes pre-bleached, pre-plucked, and pre-cut, so it is beginner friendly and like perfect to wear. You can go ahead and customize it more if you want to. The wig does come pretty plucked at the beginning though, so you don't really have to do much, especially if you're a beginner and you just want something to throw on. And then I am going to take this out and show you guys the cap construction. This wig kind of caught me in the middle of my back. I am 5'2" for reference, so if you want a wig that's like a good length, I would recommend this one, especially a honey blonde. You can go ahead and bleach the knots further if you would want. I usually do that, but I decided not to for this video just to keep it exactly how it was. Baby, take my So this is what the cap construction on the inside of the wig looks like. Now you do get a 13x4 and it already comes with the sticky tabs attached to them. We have that grip elastic band just to give us extra security, and the grip lining around the wig just to sit on the nape of your neck and kind of keep it flat. Make sure your braids are flat if you're getting Glueless wigs, otherwise they are going to move. You have to have a good foundation in order to wear these wigs. And here I'm just taking my even lace tint in the shade medium dark brown. I don't know why, I feel like this color was way too dark for the lace on this wig because it kind of just blended in with like the color of the hair. So I would recommend using a lighter color for this wig. I don't know what the science is behind it, but just too dark of a brown on the blonde wigs kind of just makes the lace look a little bit gunky, even if you don't have a lot of product on there. But I did go ahead and just adjust my elastic band and install the wig regularly. As you can see, my braids were sticking out. You want to make sure you go ahead and fix that. I did have to take the wig off and just fix my braids again to make sure that they were good. But after I pulled the wig down, you do see how natural it blends in. I just wish that I didn't use such a dark tint on the actual lace. Real quick, this wig is not gonna eat your ears. This is one problem that I do have with a lot of wigs. They chew my ears up, but UNICE has a specific construction to where there's kind of like a C shape, so it goes over your ear and your ear is not getting ate up. So you can take your ears out. I really don't like when you have to tuck your ears under a wig. It's just not healthy and it causes a lot of headaches. So make sure that the Glueless wig that you're getting has that little C define. You could look in like the description box or something. I know most UNICE wigs have it, especially this one. You guys did see me lift it up and show that my ears are fully out and they're not going to be compromised for me wearing this wig. And here I'm just peeling off that sticky tab and I'm using the end of a brush to secure it. You do want to do this on clean skin, but it ended up sticking with my makeup. And once again, these sticky tabs are FDA approved, so they're not going to be like itching you. They are hypoallergenic. Looking back, I definitely wish I did a side part on this hair, but it was just so full. And I felt like I really didn't want to showcase how the middle part came fresh out of the box. But here I'm taking a hard brush and a light wax stick. You don't want to use one that's too heavy, otherwise the strands of your hair are going to stick together and it creates this really unwanted effect where it's like clumpy. So I'm using a really light wax stick. I got mine off of Amazon. It's just one of the generic brands. You don't need an expensive wax stick. That's like you don't need it unless you really want it to hold. Like the She Is Bomb one is like $12. The one that I use is about $3, and it does the same thing and it doesn't clump up as much. So if you just want something to put on your wigs all the time, get a cheap wax stick. But here I'm showing you guys what it would have looked like if I kept with the side part, but I did a middle part. And here I'm just going in through sections. I like to section off the hair when I'm hot combing, just so that the heat is evenly distributed and it ends up even. Otherwise, sometimes when I don't section it, I have some sections that are like bumpy, some that are curled. So you want to make sure that you're going in with your hot comb and just getting that as flat as possible, especially if your braids are large underneath. forget the back. I know a lot of times we hot comb the front, but the back of your wig is gonna look super duper humpy if you forget to hot comb it. So just make sure to flatten that out a little bit. I don't think I really needed a lot because it wasn't sticking up or anything, and the wig was pretty secure to my head, especially with all those like grip linings kind of gripping it to my head. As you can see, this hair has so much volume. I did not use a brush to detangle. I went in and I finger detangled with some mousse. I used my whole lot of body mousse. You want to use something light so that your curls don't stick together. And I'm just brushing through the hair. After that one side is done, you guys kind of see the difference between the curls when they're dry versus when they're wet. The curl pattern is pretty much the same. The only thing is that the curls lay down more, so I like the fact that it keeps the same type of curl. But here I'm putting it more on the upper perimeter of the hair. I did go in and just put more mousse at the ends. The ends of your hair are the first to dry out, so you want to make sure you go ahead and get enough moisture on those ends, and you can seal it with like an oil of your choice. I usually seal it with oil, but I didn't show that part in the video. To fix the part of that lace that was too dark, I just went in with a very light concealer, and I took a concealer brush and kind of started from the middle going down, so it brings back a little bit of that lightness. I know it wouldn't if I parted it somewhere else, but it's not really something that you have to worry about extremely. It's just the, you know, next time I know to use a different color, and I'm making sure to bring that concealer down just so that it meets my forehead and it gives it a lot of definition. You don't want your part to be like hidden, because when your part is hidden, it makes the wig look a little bit messy. So just make sure that you're bringing that part all the way down. Now, before I did anything to this hair, I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys a full view of what it looks like fresh out the box. The only thing I did do was refresh a little bit with some of my mousse. I use the Whole Lotta Body coconut foaming mousse. That's usually the mousse that I always use. You don't want to use one that's too heavy or your wig might end up a little bit crunchy. You want it to still be very fluffy, as you guys can see. And then of course this wig is a Glueless 13x4. I'm just going to show you guys the full hairline. It does come pre-plucked and pre-bleached, but not too much, so that way if you want to customize it again, you definitely can. I am going to just lift this up and then pull it down some more, just to further confirm that the wig is fully glueless. The hair is super duper full, 24 inches. It is a highlighted honey blonde type of wig. This is where it reaches me about the middle of my back, like near my waist is where I would say it reaches me. And the wig does come with the grip elastic band and that lining to kind of secure it, so it's not really gonna go anywhere. I'm really feeling this big volume look that it has, and then I'm just gonna take two pieces out of the front like so, and then with the rest of the hair I'm going to just put that in like a little claw clip style at the back and just do a ponytail, kind of showing you guys what it would look like if it was put up a little bit. The next style that I'm going to be doing is just a simple style. It really doesn't take that much effort, with a little flat twist, and then I'm going to end up pinning these to the side just so you guys can see that look like Goldilocks effect. So this is the finished style. It's something simple, but I kind of just put it to the side and then pin that up. The wig details will be below. I really do love the texture of this wig. I love how soft it is. Once again, you don't want to put too much product or that can cause your hair to be like crunchy, and no, we don't want that. Once again, this wig is 24 inches. It does come pre-plucked, pre-bleached, and pre-cut, so most of the work is done for you. Construction, you have 14 inches across, you have 4 inches going back in the middle, so you have plenty of parting space to do with multiple styles if you'd like to, or if you just want to keep it regularly glueless. As you can see from the sides, the wig is still fully on with those little sticky tabs. They do give you about, I would say, 6 replacement pairs, so that's like 12 in total. Actually, let me count. They give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they give you 5 replacement pairs. No, actually there's 4 on each. 4 times 5, that's 20. Never mind. They give you 20 replacement pairs. That is more than enough. These are washable and they're FDA approved, so you don't have to worry about them irritating your skin or anything. If you want to purchase this wig, the information will be below. I hope you have a wonderful day.